Okay, Shino.
Yes.
I want to know what was your feeling when you find out the Olympic Games is going to be in Teahupo, and especially when you qualify. And what was your thoughts when you think, okay, I'm in the Olympic and I'm going to serve Chopo with two other people? What was your thoughts?
When I heard the Olympics gonna be Tehupo, I was like, oh, like I can't believe it because I've never surfed here before and my like amazing waves, but at the same time, so like huge waves, scary, dangerous. But I come here and I realize like how beautiful here and how amazing waves. Of course, sometimes I was scared, but it's amazing to surf here and yeah, I'm so happy like surfing in Tehupo in the Olympics. 初めてそのオリンピックがタヒチでやるって聞いたときはすごい緊張もしたし、なんかすごい綺麗な場所って分かってたけど、やっぱりそのすごい浅いリーフで割れる波に怖さもあったので、でもここに初めて来てすっごいなんか素晴らしい波と出会って、で、それがもうオリンピックです。ここで戦えたのは、この先一生ない経験だし、すごい素晴らしい経験でした。
Nice. And also, I want to know when we are in the spot and it's your turn and the set coming, and I'll tell you, Shino, get ready. What is going on in your head?
Like when I saw first time here, like it was so good. You was there, like you shared us like local knowledge and yeah, when you said go, Shino, I have to go. So yeah, but that's helps me a lot.
Thank you. In Japanese?
なんか初めてサーフィンしたとき、すごい緊張してたんですけど、まあ、どんな波なんだろうっていう怖さとかもあったんですけど、まあ、テレバが一緒に海に入ってくれて、ラインナップ座ってくれて、で、それですごい安心感もあったし、なんだろう。もう、それがやっぱテレバがいたからこう一年の中ですごい成長できたかなって思います。
And also, like, I want to know, like, we trained, we did some training session, and after you flew back home, and what was your mindset when you were home, and were you dreaming of Chopo sometimes in the good way, or maybe sometimes nightmare? Or what was your mindset when you were at home in Japan and you know you are getting ready for Teahupu?
Yeah, like always when I'm at home, like my hometown is very small, so I've always watching Tehubo's movie and I'm get ready and いつも、なんか、そのタヒチに来て、what was the question?
What was your mindset when you were in Japan at home? You're at home, yeah. And you know you have to be ready for Chopo mentally, physically. What was your thoughts and if you did you dream of? Did you have some dreams of you getting better at Chopo or nightmare of eating shit or wiping out?
やっぱり、その日本に行っても、こう、タヒチで、その乗った波の感覚とか忘れないし、すごい、やっぱり怖い経験もしたし、でもそれと同時に、すごい今まで出会ったことのないようないい波に乗れて、っていう経験もできたので、やっぱりそういったなんか、もうすべての感覚を、そのタヒチの感じさせてくれたから、 なんかそれはきっと日本に行っても、まあ変わらないし、なんかいつもそれを思い出してまた頑張りたい。
And when you got when you when you got your like you have a few good barrels, but maybe you remember the best barrel you have in Chopo. Is that like is that feeling? What was your feeling? And did you have did you feel like addicted, or do you want more, or what was your feeling when you came out of this barrel? Or like you were just like happy about like all the hard work, you know? What was your feeling?
Yeah, like always like amazing happy feeling when I get good fellow. And but also like after bad wipeout and never give up and wait and best player to came to me, and so I learned so much here about like never give up and try again even if I was scared or nervous. Yeah, so yeah.
Nice.
すごいなんか、ここでサーフィンしてて学んだことは、やっぱりすごい、ここはすごいもうワイプアウトもたくさんするし、なんか怖い経験とかもあるんですけど、でもそこでなんか諦めずにもう一回沖に戻った時にいい波がこう来てくれて、もう一番今までで最高って思うような波に乗れたこともあったので、これからもなんか諦めずに、もうチャレンジし続けるってことを、今までもずっとそうしていきたいと思ったけど、さらにその思いが強くなりました。
Okay, and I have one more question. Are you gonna come back and surf Chopo with me?
Yes, of course. I'll come back every year.
You can say it in Japanese now.
Yes. もう絶対、また、タシチはその大会なくても絶対に戻ってきたい場所だし、またテレバと一緒にサーフィンします。
Yes. And she's ready for anything. She's a true warrior. She inspired me. And I can't wait to see her surf again in the world, all around the world, and all her contests. And I'm looking forward to bring her surf chops again soon. Stay
Thank
tuned.
you.